Footscray. Did you know that the first European settlement started in Footscray in 1839? 12 months later, they named the suburb Footscray. Now, it's located 5 kilometres west of Melbourne CBD and it's an inner city suburb of Melbourne. Footscray has long been known for its multicultural community. It's something that's very visible today and it's been welcoming migrants since post-World War II. You've literally got migrants from all parts of the world. You've got Europeans that came through from Greece, former Yugoslavia, Italy, Poland, migration of the Vietnamese community, and also parts of Africa now as well. Now you can definitely call the Footscray property market diverse. It really has a mix of all types of real estate, from Victorian and Edwardian houses, workers' cottages, renovated period homes. It's been a hotspot for developers with large blocks of land that has the ability to subdivide and erect townhouses and multi-unit sites. There's also been a massive boom in high-rise apartments between the train station and the Maribyrnong River. People love this suburb because of its convenience. Things like Victoria University, the newly renovated Footscray Hospital, one of Victoria's largest hospitals right now. One of Australia's largest sporting events, the Melbourne Cup, is located on the boundary of Footscray and Flemington. Victoria's second largest shopping centre, just a short tram ride away, High Point Shopping Centre. It's pretty easy to see why Footscray has become a hub for employment, a place for leisure and fun as well. Now let's talk about the property market. I run a buyer's agency and also have a rental business. Now on the rental side of my company, we manage a handful of apartments of people that have come to us with properties in that Footscray area. And you'll find a lot of those listings littered around the Buckley Street, also down by the Maribyrnong River. And the Maribyrnong River properties are quite new, whereas the ones on Buckley Street are probably about 10 or 15 years old now. Now the rental yields are quite high, the rents are really decent when it comes to giving you a return, but what we've discovered is that the holding costs of running property, maintenance, things like leaking windows, leaking roofs, having to repair things that are caused by these types of damages, just become a really expensive type of property to own, and it hasn't been a great investment for its owners over the last two or so decades. If you are considering buying an apartment in Footscray, this is something you choose purely as a lifestyle option, something to live in versus something that you want to achieve capital growth of and treat as an investment. Now, if you're buying property with land, things like a townhouse, or even better, a house on a large block of land, these really are the driving force of popular real estate in the area. You'll find real estate agents, the better agents that are known across the inner west, generally will hold or dominate a lot of these types of listings. And typically the method of sale in a good market will be an auction choice. And you'll also find that they do a lot of underquoting when it comes to selling this kind of property. So it's really hard to work out what something is really worth. You also have the pressure of an auction and trying to find a property that's structurally sound. It ticks all the boxes that you need to make sure the property is going to be a good long-term choice. But in saying all that, Footscray has probably been one of the leaders of the West when it comes to capital growth and demand from the public marketplace. Buyers just love the suburb, hence why auctions are such a popular method of sale when the market is strong. So if you're getting into the Footscray property market, my agencies can help you through the whole process when it comes to buying residential property. This is from selecting the right kind of property, something that's structurally sound in pockets of Footscray where capital growth is the strongest. Things like understanding what the true market value is for a property, making sure you're not overpaying for something, then ultimately represent you at an auction or a private negotiation. We assist buyers that are local, interstate, and also international. Feel free to visit Wise Real Estate Advice for more information.